हेलो वेलकम सत श्री अकाल और राम राम। आज मैंने भी देखी ली क्या एनिमल।
एक्शन पापा।
एनिमल जिसके बारे में मतलब यार कांग्रेस की हार और बीजेपी की जीत से ज्यादा चर्चे हो रहे हैं।
सारी दुनिया जला देंगे।
तो आई डिड वॉच इट, आई डिड बिकम पार्ट ऑफ द बैंडवैगन एंड आई डू हैव सम ओपिनियन। फर्स्ट, द डायरेक्टर you may like or not is an artist who is going to express whatever his opinion and whatever his school of filmmaking is. You cannot dictate it. One. Two, coming back to the critics, critics are well within their right to criticize the movie on its moral and immoral aspects. But which critic has asked for banning the movie? I guess no one. And the director himself wanted a debate. And it's good that movies are being made where the debates are part and parcel of the aftermath of the release of the movie. Two. The third one is, if someone's moral compass is so low, so bad that it gets influenced by a movie and the treatment of women in the movie, then they deserve to be sexist bullshit people. There's no other way around. A movie, if seen in totality, is an artistic piece where a director extends his ideological and artistic beliefs to the outcome of the piece he's creating, and that's what Vanga Reddy has done. We have every right to like it, dislike it, disapprove it, debate it, and draw conclusions, but we have no right to question Sandeep Vangareddy's right to make a movie. If we do so, the same saying which goes in the world of politics where we say someone's terrorist is someone's hero. If that being followed here, someone's morality is someone's moral bankruptcy. So one day, if you are opposing a movie or asking to ban it, there'll be other days when there'll be movie which will be according to your moral views and opinions, but then they won't suit and fit the moral values of some set of people who may again ask to ban it because they are triggered. This is what Manoj Bajpayee has said in an old interview. এরকম কি হয় কি সিনেমা দেখো, আমার সত্যজিৎ রে ফিল্ম বানাতেন, আমরা এখানে কত ভালো মানে মহিলাদেরকে কত রেসপেক্ট করি, एजेंसी দেওয়া যায় বেঙ্গলে। एक कहा बनाता है, हम तो बात हो गया देख के, हमारा दिमाग में ऐसे ही घन 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 होता है। तुम कहीं का इधर कल आता है इधर हमको, हम बोला हमको अच्छा सिनेमा देखना है, बोलता है रणबीर कपूर है, सब कुछ वेकअप सीट नहीं होता है, हमारा दिमाग खराब हो गया। I was like, calm down, auntie. It's okay. Sometimes we do watch bad movies and we feel bad about it. It's okay. Calm down. Fourth point, which is, I personally didn't like many things about the movie. I liked some things about the movie, like the representation of Sikh community. The lingo in which they are talking is completely apt and it has been explored really well. Ranbir Kapoor is out and out performer. You cannot take your eyes away from Ranbir Kapoor when he is on screen. He is on the screen most of the time. Yes. Now coming back to the underwhelming aspects. Underwhelming aspects are quite two.
What's in your head? Do you even realize that?
मैं घोष से लड़ता नहीं हूं, उन्हें कहा जाता।
I, as a person, was not fine with the way women were treated. There were so many sexist undertones. Even in the progressiveness the director was showing through the brother-sister relationship. But agency was always in the hands of men throughout the movie. Coming back to the relationship dynamic between the leads, that is Ranbir Kapoor and Rashmika Mandana's characters, there were many disturbing aspects which I was very disturbed by, and I have every right to tell you and talk about it. One, she had no agency in the relationship. Two, she faced sexual and physical violence without saying anything, giving him the benefit of doubt of being so caring and so loyal, which ultimately proved to be wrong.
I really wish you died that day.
He successfully manipulated every time he did something wrong, and she was fine with it. She was showing her rage, she even slapped him, but at the end of the day, she was played, she was manipulated, and she came across as someone with low self esteem and wrong sense of romance. Post the movie, I was like, the movie should have ended in the interval itself. Why did the writers and the director took so much of effort to continue it further and boring the hell out of people like me? Now, final words. A movie is being made, it's a bumper hit, a large section of society is liking it. They don't necessarily endorse everything showcased in the movie. They are not going to inherit everything from the character of Ranbir Kapoor, Anil Kapoor, Bobby Deol. No, they are not going to do that. The ones who have mind and good moral compass, they will leave the movie right in the theater. They are watching it just as an entertainment piece, and they have every right to get entertained the way they want to. Sometimes you do watch movies like Saw where there's so much of blood shed, but then you don't go and start killing people, right? But then, why the critics who are not liking the movie have every right to express their opinion without being abused by the fans of the director and the actor? Debate on this movie is important, and why the views of people not liking it is as important as the right of the filmmaker to make the movie. Because they are the ones who are telling you that okay, you might have liked the movie. They didn't, and they are telling you why they didn't like it. In the reasoning of their not liking the movie, they are telling you certain things which will help you in becoming a better person, a person who will be not a misogynist and will be a sane and civil human being. The director might have presented something which he believes in, but he needs to be questioned on certain things which he thinks, according to him, is right, is moral. Certain things which are very disturbing, and those things need to be called out, and that's what the critics are doing. But the sad part is the ones who are criticizing it are getting abused by a whole lot of people on social medias and everywhere else, and they are being judged the way the director is being judged by the same critics. So it's so bizarre. We are not seeing an art piece as an art piece and a critique as a critique. We are seeing it as rivalry, and as if the filmmakers and the critics are going to kill each other and they are out there to defeat each other. That's not the case. They are doing their jobs. A filmmaker is making a movie and he is offering it to the larger audience for liking it, disliking it, critiquing it, and disapproving it, unless someone tries to question the right of the filmmaker to make the movie. That should not be done. An art piece, however bad it is according to you, is at the end of the day an art piece. It might be liked by some, it might be hated by some. You can have your own opinion, and that's what art is for. You debate, you critique, you create new synergical opinions based on the content of the movie. But never try to take away the rights of a filmmaker, of an artist, of a opinion leader to express